Have you ever heard a Christian say something that sounded kind but left you feeling hurt or dismissed? My name's Eric Feltus. I'm a life coach. I help gay men free themselves from religious shame. And in this video, we're breaking down 7 common phrases Christians use that might seem harmless, but can actually be deeply damaging to the LGBT plus community. So if you're a gay man who's been burned by a religion, a Christian who wants to better understand the community, or perhaps you're both, well, then this video is for you. Let's expose these subtle microaggressions and talk about why they matter. Number 1, I'll pray for you. While prayer can be meaningful in this context, it's often used to imply that there's something wrong with the person that needs fixing rather than offering genuine care or support. I mean, honestly, if you're going to pray for me, why don't you just pray for me? Why do you have to go out of your way to tell me? No, don't get me wrong. I think that there are times when this is helpful, right? But what I'm talking about is a stranger on the internet, for example, going out of their way to let me know that they'll pray for me. It's incredibly patronizing, and I don't think that they actually are saying it from a place of love. This microaggression makes the LGBT plus community feel pathologized and unwelcome, reinforcing the belief that their identity is inherently flawed. Number 2. Let's have a conversation when really they just want to preach or change your mind. This phrase presents the illusion of dialogue, but it's typically one-sided and focused on pushing the other person towards conformity rather than understanding or connecting. It creates feelings of manipulation and frustration as the LGBT plus individual isn't being treated as an equal in the discussion. At the end of the day, remember this, a conversation is a two-way street. If someone says they want to have a conversation, but their actions are showing you that all they want to do is speak as you change, walk away. Number 3, I love you, but. Love that comes with a but is conditional and signals rejection of a core part of someone's identity. It suggests the person is only lovable if they conform. This fosters feelings of conditional worthiness and rejection, often leading to shame and damaged relationships. Number 4, using biblical truth to justify exclusion. Framing personal bias as divine authority dismisses other interpretations of faith and reinforces exclusions under the guise of righteousness. And my goodness, the number of times I've had people say things to me like, hey, no need to get angry at me, bro. I'm just speaking the truth. This alienates the queer community from their faith, making them feel spiritually unworthy or disconnected from God. Furthermore, if you want to say that the Bible is true because the Bible says the Bible is true, therefore the Bible must be true, then you might want to take a quick lesson on the difference between belief and fact. Pause, pause, pause. We're a little halfway through the list and I just want to check in. How are you feeling? What are your takeaways? Go ahead, drop in the chat what your takeaways are so far. I'd love to hear from you. Furthermore, if this content speaks to you, then make sure to like this video and subscribe for more. Okay, back to the list. Number 5, I don't hate you, I just hate your sin. This separates a person from their identity, which is often intrinsic to who they are. It invalidates their lived experience and equates their existence with sin. I was born this way. So if you hate a piece of who I am at my core, then you do hate me. This phrase contributes to internalized shame and can sever relationships by positioning the gay individual is inherently wrong in the eyes of God. Number 6, we can disagree and still be friends, right? This completely minimizes the harm caused by disagreement over someone's identity, treating it as an abstract debate rather than recognizing the deep personal impact. Look, you and I can disagree on who was the best artist of 2024, Charlie XCX or Chappell Roan. By the way, the correct answer is Chappell Roan, but you and I can disagree and still be friends, right? Do you see how that conversation is significantly different than saying, hey, I don't believe you should have the same rights as I have because you're inherently sinful, but that's okay. We can disagree and still be friends. No, we can't. That whole charade puts the LGBT plus person in the position of having to accept invalidation of their identity to maintain the relationship, often at the expense of their own well-being. And number 7, we're all sinners. The reason this is harmful is because it's comparing things like lying, cheating, or stealing with your identity as a gay person. I did not choose to be gay, but I could choose to lie or steal or cheat. Furthermore, my identity as a gay man is not harming myself or anyone else around me. That's the difference. Sin means to miss the mark of love. Me recognizing that I was born this way and that I'm good as a gay man is not missing the mark of love. In fact, it's embracing love. But when you tell me that we're all sinners, it gives us this fake idea that we're inclusive, that we're all the same. No, you deciding to cheat on your wife is not the same as me loving my partner. These microaggressions might seem small, but their impact can be significant, creating feelings of shame, exclusion, and hurt within the queer community. And so, by identifying and calling out these harmful phrases, we can take the first steps towards creating more inclusive, a more loving, and a more authentic community and place to live. If we truly want to reflect love, we must ensure our words and actions build bridges, not walls. Friends, if this video resonated with you, hit the like button, share it with someone who might need to hear this information, and don't forget to subscribe for more conversations about living a shame-free gay life. And please, I want to hear from you in the comments. Have you experienced microaggressions like these? How do you handle them? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And finally, if you want to hear more about what we're doing in the Shame-Free Gay Life community, go ahead, check out the links below. Can't wait to talk to you soon.